In the darkest of days, in the age of deception, released on the masses, comes the death of
Hey guys, it's Russ with the Old Man Metal Channel again. Today we're going to run down a guitar built by Mr. Kevin Schlenker here of Augustas guitars, all handcrafted and handmade right here in the USA. And I'm going to turn it over here to Kevin to tell you a little about this really killer Les Paul he's got.
Howdy folks, I'm Kevin of Augustas Guitars and also the singer of our band Side Piece, lead guitar player. This is a Les Paul basically that I built off of a 59 blueprint. It's full carved top, flame maple back, flame maple covers. The neck is one piece, no scarf joint, sapele mahogany with a flame maple veneer on the front. I guess the neck itself is a 50s, like a 59 Les Paul, round back, thick telephone pole neck, made out of, again, sapele mahogany. The fretboard is Macassar ebony. The inlays are real shell abalone Les Paul trapezoid inlays. Our side dots, you can't see it in the bright light, but these are lumen lay. On a dark stage, they glow very brightly blue, so you can't miss your side dots. We have on the back, we have Cluson branded locking keystone tuners. We do have, if you can get a close-up of the headstock, we did the Augustas logo in the actual Gibson font, I don't know, and then made a handmade real flame maple wooden truss rod cover. Real bone nut, nothing else. Here we have Q-Parts UFO knobs with blue abalone inserts. Both the bridge and the tailpiece are Godo Japan, which if you can get a close-up here, I actually drilled them and tapped them for set screws to lock down in the form of the Tone Pros, so they're actually locked in place. We have a set of Seymour Duncan Seth Lover signature model pickups, which are as accurate to a 59 PAF pickup as you're ever going to get. The pickup rings are, again, handmade out of real wood flame maple. Switchcraft jack, switch and jack, and strap lock strap buttons. I think if you look, the center of this body is sapele mahogany, again with the maple cap, maple back, and left in this kind of paint job, it looks like faux binding, it looks like flame maple binding. Now, I only finished the face of the headstock and the face of the body in high gloss. The rest of the guitar I left in satin to avoid fingerprinting and scratching and things like that. It stays much nicer that way, a lot easier to maintain, and the satin feels much better on the neck. But that about covers things, Russ. I think, did I miss anything, or did that cover everything on the guitar?
I think you covered it pretty well. That's a really great looking guitar. I mean, love the matching headstock to the body. That's great.
That wasn't easy, by the way.
Yeah, I bet. On the neck, that's of course a set neck.
It is. It's just like a 59 Les Paul. True arch top, 5-degree pitch back on the neck, and long tenon neck joint glued in, so the tenon of the neck actually goes back to almost about the underneath the pickup completely.
Oh, nice.
Inside. So it is 100% set neck, and it is the traditional 50s Les Paul long tenon neck joint.
Yeah, so that's going to give you great sustain.
This
right?
guitar, Russ, as you know, you've heard it, we play in a band together. This guitar is insane for tone, sustain forever, resonation throughout. When you play it, you literally feel all the resonation all the way through your hand and the neck, everything. This guitar, I mean, all the sustain, resonation, and tone you could ever want.
Yeah.
And the action, oh, that's the other thing. Unlike Les Paul, Gibson, the radius on this fretboard is actually a compound radius.
Oh, okay.
It's a 10-inch to 16-inch compound radius with 6100 jumbo stainless steel frets. That's important because that makes it play like a dream.
Yeah, and if you saw the video I did with a review of my guitar that Kevin built for me, a custom Augustas guitar, green monster, it's also 10 to 16, which at the time I mentioned I like 12 to 16, but he talked me into 10 to 16. I'm glad he did, because it's really, really comfortable.
Well, do you find, I find that it gives me a little better open chording.
It does. It does.
Another thing that I did to this Les Paul, different than yours, is normally Les Pauls have a 1 11/16 width nut. I made mine 1 5/8. It's a little bit more narrow than a Gibson, because I'm used to playing my Music Man Wolfgang, which is a 1 5/8. So it gives me a little more wraparound, a little easier open chording. So, but that's a matter of preference. I mean, you like the wider 11/16. I like the 1 5/8. The beauty is nothing's carved in stone until we cut the guitar out. So
right.
All of this starts, by the way, as big long blocks of lumber on the floor. So this is not like we order these bodies and necks from somewhere else. Everything you see is 100% handcrafted in my shop.
Yeah, absolutely. What I thought was really cool about the neck on this one, and we'll do a review of another guitar that he's built for me that's a kind of a Les Paul body style, was the process of the neck, and basically hand sanding down and shaping the neck to your,
well, again,
what you want.
Again, we're not using CNC machines. There's nothing computer programmed. Everything is by feel. The beauty of it is CNC machines don't feel, they don't think, they don't play guitar.
Right.
They don't make subtle decisions, and they don't make little adjustments for nuance of how a guitar should feel and play. So we have that opportunity when we're building everything by hand. So what you get is a guitar that is literally built as an extension of your hands.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome to watch the evolution of a block of wood for the body, a longer block of wood for the neck, and then that ends up being this thing.
Yeah, you were with me every step of the way building yours.
Right.
You got to watch, the frets go in the fretboard, the inlays go in the neck, the shaping of the heel and the tenon to go into the body. All of that Russ got to enjoy in the making of his guitar. He got to sit with me while we were doing that, and found it quite fascinating, I think.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So there you have it, folks. If you have questions, you can find Augustas Guitars on Facebook. It is spelled differently than the traditional spelling, so Augustas instead of US. Augustas Guitars on Facebook. Follow us, send us a friend request, whatever. But keep an eye out, because we do post photos of the nicer builds as we build them. And you can always contact, if you're interested, anything, from simple setup and repair to complete custom building. Augustas Guitars, that's the way to go.
Yep, and that'll pretty much do it for this episode. I want to thank again Mr. Schlenker for coming down here and running us through his custom creation, this nice Les Paul. As you can tell, he builds some really, really good stuff. So again, if there's anything that you need more detail on,
I was going to say, if they want to hear it, we don't have time in this video to give you a sound demonstration of this, but we did a rig rundown of my rig in another video where I play this guitar and you get to hear what it sounds like. So check that video out as well.
Yeah, be sure to check that out to hear what it sounds like, because it's a monster. And again, that'll pretty much do it. If we missed anything, you need any more details on anything, as always, hit us up in the comments and we'll be glad to answer you. Otherwise, until the next time, it's the Old Man Metal Channel.